Okay, I have got to get into my low, my high, and my active kindness because my low is so incredibly annoying. Okay, so you guys know me. I try and make a video to upload every single day, right? And pretty much I've succeeded since I began. But I swear, yesterday nothing would upload. It was like, I started trying to upload my video at like, just a little after 7 o'clock in the morning. And it was like 7:30 at night by the time it finally uploaded to Facebook. Just Facebook. I also tried uploading to YouTube too, but it was like almost 10 o'clock by the time I was able to upload to YouTube. So, yeah, I got my video on that day, but it's ridiculous how long. Seriously, there was like a period of time where it wasn't quite instantaneous, but it really didn't take long for a video to upload to either platform. And now it's gotten to this. I mean, I theorized that, Wi-Fi, bandwidth, and all that stuff are used a lot more frequently during this time of year. Where it's warmer, it's sunny, people want to do more stuff, and people want to talk about it on social media. I get that. But it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. And it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it or whatever. But what I did, my high and my act of kindness was yesterday I spent the evening with my folks, and for my act of kindness I helped set the table for dinner. I imagine today I'm probably gonna have to help take out the garbage because tomorrow would be garbage day for them. So I'll let you know if that's my act of kindness for tomorrow. But with all that taken care of, good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Yep. This is... Oh, actually, I'm wrong. I thought this was going to be the second last Tuesday. Right? No, it's not. It's actually like, it's the second last Tuesday in May. I thought it was the last Tuesday in May. No, we still got time. Still got plenty of time. Gosh, May actually seemed like kind of a long month. Not bad, just kind of long, I guess. I mean, it's long, but it wasn't boring. Like the last couple of weekends were about as eventful as I could have hoped for. So, that was all really cool. Right, I was about to talk about what we had for dinner last night. So, on Sunday night, I think I probably mentioned this. My mom got a couple of chickens from a Sam's Club. Now, anyone who ever has paid attention to the rotisserie chicken game, because pretty much every big store has rotisserie chicken, will tell you that like Costco is like the best, but my area doesn't have a Costco. We have Walmart and Target and Sam's Club, places like that, and a few regular stores like Wegmans or Tops or Meniere's. But Sam's is probably like the best for like a pretty good sized chicken for a cheap price. So that's always really cool. So my mom got a couple chickens from Sam's Club, and we only managed to polish off one. I mean, yeah, I probably could have had more, but I just really wasn't, feeling it. So I suggested that my mom make soup yesterday. So, yeah, we got polished noodle soup. It's awesome. One problem though, because I did my Mom Food Chronicle on, I really called it poultry noodle soup, as long as a bird is used, it's fine. But in this case, it was chicken. And I know I said noodle soup, because when you think chicken soup, you think chicken noodle soup, obviously. But my mom didn't have any noodles. Instead, she used rice, which, okay, I like rice. Rice is cool. So we had chicken and rice soup with, leftover rolls. Ooh. As for the, vegetables in the soup, there was carrots, some celery. I think there was a little bit of onion in there, some peas and corn, and spinach. Yeah, Mom put spinach in it, which I like spinach too. I mean, full disclosure, I really do like spinach a lot, but you're never going to see me do like what Popeye do, like. Like that or whatever. I'm not going to do that. Better I'm the one who makes that sound than try and do audio, because I'm pretty sure we'd be on copyright for that. And I'll never forget, later that evening after I posted the photos on the social media, because we also had dinner rolls too. I posted social media, some guys like, why didn't you buy local? Why did you have to buy from Sam's? I mean, hey, listen, my mom was the one who got them. She had to do some shopping over at Sam's, and, the chickens are right there. I mean, if they're right there, go for it, Plus, at least, again, I just said, Sam's Club is pretty, top tier when it comes to, having rotisserie chicken in the store. And it really was very good chicken. It really and truly was. And the best part when my mom does make this, she won't chop it down up into cubes or whatever. The chicken, I mean. She'll just rip and pull apart and put it in there. That's all she does. She just puts it in there to get it warmed up or whatever. And it was really, really good. Really, really good. I mean, it's funny. I know literally a couple weeks ago, I had just mentioned how, we're getting into the time of year where, stuff like soup really isn't appropriate anymore. But when I said that, I'm talking like really big, thick, heavy soups. Like my mom's broccoli and Swiss cheese soup. This is lighter. Like a good chicken noodle, a good chicken noodle, or in this case, chicken rice. This is a lighter soup. Definitely much more refreshing. All your nutrients and vegetables are right in there. You really couldn't ask for anything more. Gosh, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired either. Maybe the heat's kind of starting to get to me a little bit. I don't know. Let's see, what else was, what else was I going to talk about? Well, usually if I'm hanging out with my folks, particularly my mom, we usually just, watch TV together. It's nice, just something simple, nice, relaxing to do. And I may have shared this once already, but my mom has always really been big into the HGTV shows, like Fixer Upper, Flip or Flop, Property Brothers, Hometown. She really likes Hometown, stuff like that. But a few weeks ago, I actually discovered that my folks also have Magnolia Network, which has a lot of those shows on it. And no kidding, the show that, because here's the thing, I like those shows, these home makeover things, shows like that. I like that. I do. I like all those shows. They're okay. I've always been more of a Food Network cooking channel guy myself. But, there's a lot of Food Network shows and cooking channel shows on Magnolia Network too. So it all works out. Here's the kicker though. The show that I think my entire family's been turned on to is Maine Cabin Masters. And I'm trying to think why that show appeals to me so much. I mean, a home makeover show really isn't anything new. And Maine Cabin Masters, for all intents and purposes, is, a home makeover, show. If you don't know the premise, there's a lot of really great vacation areas up in the state of Maine. I actually didn't know that. And a lot of those vacation spots consist of, you know, cabins that have remained unchanged for a pretty long time. Like, some cabins are like almost 100 years old and they're still standing, which is already impressive, but, you know, you gotta rebuild it eventually. You know, you have spots out by the water and stuff like that for kids to play in the summer. You know, a cabin is obviously meant to keep you warm in the winter, so if you're up there in the winter, there you go. And as I'm watching this more and more, I'm beginning to realize, like, this is legit Keuka Lake. I'll explain. Because really at Keuka Lake, there aren't any real things as like cabins, but there are cottages. And there are cottages like what you see in Maine Cabin Masters up in the state of Maine. And I think that's why, like, it appeals to us so much. Because I don't think I've ever, I hope it's okay for me to share this. And I'm sure I'll probably, I may get flack for saying this from my mom and dad, but, you know, whatever. They're not necessarily, you know, shy about doing this either. Eventually, you know, my folks want to tear down my old family's cottage and rebuild it. Which, I mean, to be honest, I'm about 50-50 on. I mean, nothing is ever going to take away from, like, the memories I've had up at Keuka Lake all those years with the cottage that we had currently. Nothing will. But at the same time, you know, a lot of it's old. It really does sort of, you know, need to be replaced. Now, I'm not saying we're going to do something crazy like get the Maine Cabin Masters to come down to New York. Because then it wouldn't be Maine Cabin Masters anymore. It would be New York Lake Cottage counts, I guess? I don't know. Wow, that would make for an interesting show now, wouldn't it? But my point is, you know, Maine Cabin Masters has been kind of a way for me to, you know, I guess in a way it's kind of been allowing me to open up to the idea that, yeah, eventually my folks are going to tear down the cottage and rebuild. And it's not like I was ever opposed to the idea. Not at all. Again, I've always been around 50-50. But the more I watch Maine Cabin Masters, I'm like, some of this stuff actually looks kind of cool. Wouldn't mind seeing some of that, you know, at my cottage. And I think that's why, like, not just Maine Cabin Masters, but like those home decorative, home rebuilding shows have such appeal. Because lots of people really do want to do that for themselves. Like new floors, new roof, new windows, new kitchen, whatever. They want to do that. And these shows actually do provide, you know, ideas for actually going through with it. I mean, I can tell you right now that ever since my mom started watching these shows in earnest, you know, she has lots of different ideas for what, you know, the new cottage is going to look like. And full disclosure, the blueprints have actually been made already. Yeah, blueprints for my family's cottage when they rebuild do exist. Now, personally, yes, I have seen them. There's just one problem. I suck at absolutely reading blueprints. Really, I do. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. Like, I guess when I say I suck at it, what I mean is I don't really care about reading them. I don't have like that passion of reading newly fresh made designs and ideas for whatever is being built. I mean, again, I'm interested enough to be open to the idea, but that's really about as far as it goes. You know, ultimately, you know, my mom and dad wanted to tear down our cottage at Keuka Lake, rebuild it to what they want, you know, maybe I would have like some sort of input for like some things, but in the end, it's on them. And I'm just going to go up and enjoy, you know, what we do up there that we normally do. I mean, I guess it shouldn't necessarily, I mean, it doesn't really bother me, I guess. It's just, I don't know, I guess a part of me is always going to miss that. What we have at Keuka Lake already. But, you know, it's been up since like, man, I really couldn't tell you how old my cottage is. I mean, my grandparents got it like in the, you know, early to mid 60s. So it's been a really long time. As for what my folks want to do with it, it's up to them. But I trust my folks. I'm okay with being along for the ride. Just like I was always okay with you watching this video. So like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw. Follow me on the social media platforms. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys who are watching. Enjoy it for today, and hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, you guys want to talk channels, we're here to learn, and always have your back. Take care, and make good choices. Have a nice day.